México en cada paso del desarrollo de su empresa, brindándole las herramientas y el acompañamiento necesario para que su proyecto tenga un impacto duradero y exitoso en México y más allá.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning here in the Americas region. Good afternoon in Europe. Good evening in Asia and in other parts of the world. It's a pleasure to join this series of webinars once again. As you know, the Confederation of Chambers of Commerce, Services, and Tourism of Mexico is organizing this series of webinars to promote the investment portfolio, the productive structure of each state of Mexico. So this is a wonderful opportunity to understand even better what are the opportunities. And for you, entrepreneur, investor, if you want to come here and do business with one of the biggest economies in the world, you are more than welcome to join us at the Confederation of Chambers. And here, through us, you will be able to join and connect with the top authorities of each state. And that's what we have today. Today, we are accompanied and we are hosting this wonderful space with Mr. Guillermo Reed. Frausto is the director of investment attraction of Aguascalientes. The famous Aguascalientes of Mexico is one of the best and most beautiful states I visited before. And believe me, the economy is thriving. The economy is definitely very dynamic, and this is something what we want to learn today here with the Director of Investment Attraction. Thank you very much, Mr. Reed, for joining us. Mr. Guillermo Reed represents the Secretary of Economy or Development of the economy of Aguascalientes. Let me explain a little bit better, because in most of the countries, the secretaries here in Mexico is what you call a ministry. So in each state in Mexico has the Ministry of Economic Development. So just for a common understanding, Mr. Guillermo Reed is in charge of attracting investment to different projects in Aguascalientes. So thank you very much. I just want to remind you that the Confederation of Chambers of Commerce, Services, and Tourism is the biggest and oldest private institution in all Mexico. It was created 108 years ago and represents 258 chambers along the Mexico territory. So we cover a wide scope of areas and different activities in commerce, services, and tourism. So for all these areas, we are boosting the opportunities by attracting investment and also promoting internationalization of businesses. Well, that being said, I don't want to take much of the time. And Mr. Guillermo, if you allow us, please, let us project the video that you have shared with us about Aguascalientes. And right after that, not the floor is yours, but the virtual space is totally yours.
For sure. Thank you, Marcelo.
Thank you very much. Okay, so now we will see an incredible and inspiring video about Aguascalientes.
Located in the heart of the country and part of the most competitive region of the American continent, the state of Aguascalientes is rising as one of Mexico's top destinations for foreign direct investment related to nearshoring. Designated the land of good people, Aguascalientes is a place that has everything to take your businesses to new heights and reach for excellence. In Aguascalientes, our gross domestic product, GDP, grows at a rate of over 6% annually, ranking us among the top in Mexico and the world, demonstrating our ability to generate, attract, and retain talent. Welcome to Aguascalientes, a visionary state building a brighter and safer future for its families. With a strong commitment to security, we are proud to have the most efficient 911 emergency response system in Mexico and the second most reliable state police in the country. We offer an ideal business climate and the highest credit ratings for public finances. Home to 1.5 million people with an average age of 27 and a thriving workforce, Aguascalientes ranks among the top states in Mexico for economic growth and income per capita. As a young and dynamic state, we invest in talent through 69 advanced education institutions, where 25% of programs focus on science, engineering, mathematics, and technology. Students also learn, among others, languages such as English, German, French, Japanese, Italian, and Mandarin. Over 300 foreign companies have established operations in Aguascalientes, recognizing the quality and potential of our key industries, including automotive, information technology, agriculture, R&D, metal fabrication industry, aerospace, semiconductors, supply chain and logistics, and the fourth industry. In 2024, we secured our place as the third leading state in foreign direct investment per capita, attracting over $993 million from countries like Japan, the United States, Germany, India, Italy, Turkey, and many others that trust in our capabilities. As one of Mexico's premier business destinations, we are driving first-class infrastructure development, with 3 state-of-the-art industrial parks set to open in the first quarter of 2025, meeting the highest international standards to accommodate a wide range of industries. Thanks to our strong and reliable energy infrastructure, Aguascalientes boasts a robust high-voltage transmission network capable of supporting new investments. Our 10 solar parks generate 1,360 megawatts, more than twice the 650 megawatts the state consumes, ensuring sustainable energy solutions for any industry. Our state's growth is fueled by infrastructure projects that enhance connectivity and promote smart mobility. With optimal transportation routes, we facilitate the movement of goods through seamless land, air, and rail connections to major global destinations. Aguascalientes is experiencing an exceptional economic growth, reaching a historic high in exports. By the third quarter of 2024, the state achieved a total of $10.6 billion in exports, showing a 12% increase compared to the same period in the previous year. Immerse yourself in a journey of limitless business opportunities in Aguascalientes. With a vast network of free trade agreements, we provide access to 53 global trade partners. This and more is Aguascalientes. Our state offers an unmatched quality of life, with access to high-quality healthcare in both public and private hospitals, as well as a vibrant cultural, sports, and entertainment scene that enriches the lives of its residents. We are the state of good people, and we want to be part of your success story. Invest, grow, and innovate in the giant of Mexico, Aguascalientes.
Thank you very much, Mr. Director. Go ahead, please.
Good morning, everyone. It's a good evening and good night. It's a pleasure to be here with you today. I would like to give a special thanks to Mr. Marcelo Pasos, the Director of Global Investing Center. Thank you for this excellent initiative that you are making. Hopefully, we can achieve all the goals that we have committed in this project, that is, that people from all over the world can know a little bit more about Mexico, and especially today from Aguascalientes. Aguascalientes is a state that, I would like to share a quick presentation in order you to know what's Aguascalientes.
Perfect. Now it's ready.
Is ready?
Yes.
Let me go back. Perfect. Well, thank you, everyone. I also want to give and receive a warm greeting from Mrs. Tere Jimenez, the constitutional governor from the state of Aguascalientes, and also from Mr. Esaú Garza de Vega, that he's the Ministry of Economic, the Science and Development of the state of Aguascalientes. Thank you once again. Oh, there you go. Okay, well, Aguascalientes is exactly located in the center of Mexico. We say that we are located in the heart of Mexico. We don't have oceans or seas among our state. but we are located very strategically and geographically located in the whole country. As you can see here, we work as a Bajío Regional Alliance that in this region that is composed by 5 states that are Aguascalientes, Jalisco, Querétaro, Guanajuato, and San Luis Potosí. Here in these 5 states, we have the most attractive region for foreign direct investment. We also have more than 22 million people of population in this region, and here is where the high economic dynamism comes from. These are some of the companies that we have here in Aguascalientes. As you can see, we have a lot of presence from Japanese, German, and United States companies. Here in Aguascalientes, we have the 2 OEMs. The first one is Nissan, and the second one is Compass. Nissan is a Japanese company that also, when they came here in Aguascalientes around 50 years ago, we can receive the tier 1, tier 2, tier 3 companies that give services to Nissan. And also Compass, that Compass is a joint venture between Mercedes-Benz and Nissan. In this company, they produce products from Mercedes-Benz, most specifically is a GLB model and the Infinity model of Nissan. Also, as we can see here, we want to diversify our investments. In the United States company, we announced the last year, Edgewell. Edgewell is a company of personal care. It's a company that they produce shapes or razors. The brand is called Chic, and they will produce all the Chics all around the world here in Aguascalientes. So we can say proudly that we are a Chic center for all over the world. Here is our numbers for foreign direct investment in Aguascalientes. As I was mentioning before, Japan region has 63% of the foreign direct investment here in Aguascalientes. After Japan is United States with 20%, and in third place, Germany. We are focusing in these 3 regions because we have right now a lot of investments from these 2 regions, and we want to give more traditions and this protection to these three regions. But we are also working very hard with India, with Spain, with China, with the United States, and also with France. This is our main strategic sectors that we are focusing all of our efforts. The first one is the automobile sectors, more specifically in the EV products. Then the electronic components manufacturing, that is especially in semiconductors, such as ATP and design. The other one is information technology. Let me stop here a little bit because we have a commitment that Mrs. Tere Jimenez mentioned to the ministry and the ministry to all of his team members, that we want to have more vertical businesses such as the hubs here in Aguascalientes, because these type of hubs are the ones that pay more, that they give more better wages and better salaries to our population. So we want to stay with the talent here in Aguascalientes. We don't want them to migrate to some other states or countries, but we want them to stay here in Aguascalientes. Also, we are focusing a lot in the agribusiness and aerospace. This is some of our hard numbers. We have a total population of 1.5 million here in the state of Aguascalientes. In 2024, we grow above the media in the GDP. We grow 6.2%. So we are above the media of the whole country. And we have the best scores in Fitch and Rating and Standard & Poor's in order to invest here in our state. In 2024, we were the 6th most competitive state, as IMCO said. IMCO is the Institute of Competitiveness here in Mexico, but we are very glad to tell you that right now we are the 5th most competitive state in the whole country. As I was mentioning before when we started the video, we are very strategically located in Mexico. We have here, as you can see, our air connectivity. We have daily flights to Monterrey, Mexico City, Cancun, Puerto Vallarta, La Paz, and Tijuana. This is our local flights, but you can be in all over the world only with 2 flights. And also we have the international flights to Houston, Texas, Dallas, Chicago, and Los Angeles. Talking about railway connectivity, if you want to install here in Aguascalientes, and imagine that you are going to put a factory here in Aguascalientes and you want to try to bring the machinery that you will bring from all over the places, we have 2 companies that give you the services of the railway connectivity. That the first one is Ferromex, and the other one is Canadian Pacific Kansas City. Also, we want to mention you that we have a better attractive thing about the railway connectivity. We are the only in 2 states you have the cross of the 2 companies of railway connectivity. And here in Aguascalientes, you have that cross of railway between Ferromex and Kansas City, and is located exactly in an industrial park or logistic industrial park that is called Jumandi. Later on, I will send this information to Mr. Marcelo Pasos that you can have it in your hands. This is our road connectivity. The capital city of Mexico is Ciudad de Mexico. So if you want to go by car to Ciudad de Mexico, you're going to be in around 5 hours. Our highways are the best highways that you can see here in the whole country. We have, as I was mentioning, the 45 highway that is a connectivity between the Canada to Latin America. And this highway crosses exactly in the center of Aguascalientes. Also, if you want to be in Monterrey, that Monterrey is also a fostering and an attractive sector of investment attraction. Imagine that in Monterrey, they have a lot of center hubs, but they are not fitting yet because Monterrey or Nuevo León is already saturated. Some of these companies are relocated in Aguascalientes or in the Bajío region that I was mentioning before. Talking about infrastructure and services, right now we have 8 electrical substations, and we are building 2 more electrical substations in order to give the best quality and the best quantity of energy to the population of Aguascalientes and also to the companies that are located in the Aguascalientes. If you see, this is the map. This is the whole map of the state. We are a state that we have 11 municipalities, counting with Aguascalientes. Aguascalientes is in the southern part of the state. As you can see, we have here in the southern part of the state, the international airport. And this road that you can see is the 45 highway. We have the natural gas and also all the connectivity in order to translate or to connect to another part of Mexico. Here you can see the infrastructure and industrial parks that we have right now. Most of them are located exactly in the 45 highway. 14 of these industrial parks are private. As we mentioned before in the video, we are building 3 more industrial parks. These 3 industrial parks are private investment. So we have, I think we're going to have more than 200 hectares available in order to receive your projects and to invest here in our state. We also have 11 state-owned parks. What are the benefits of these state-owned parks are basically the price. The price that is a better or competitive price in order to the private industrial parks. But we have a bad thing that we have very few lots available in order to if you want to invest in these state-owned parks. Sorry, let me go back a little bit. As I was mentioning in the video, we have 10 solar parks, and in these 10 solar parks, we produce more than 1,400 megawatts. And only the state of Aguascalientes consumes 650 megawatts. So we have a surplus or a we have a surplus of energy here in the state. So this is not a problem in order to bring your project or bring your investment here in Aguascalientes. Now talking a little bit more about the multi-talented or educated people here in Aguascalientes, only the 1% of the people that has the education has non-schooling, and 20% of the population has an undergrad. We have a 6,500 population of employed population, and our unemployment rate is very, very low. It's around 3.5%. These are numbers of INEGI in 2024. As you can see here in this presentation, these are the students by specialties. These are the grads that we have every semester. The most attractive specialty is business and law, with more than 33%. After that, we have the STEM sector, that is science, technology, engineering, and mathematics, with 31%. And after that, the healthcare specialties with 12%. Something that we are trying to tell to the students is that right now we are receiving a lot of, as you know, a lot of investments of automotive sector. So we are trying to tell to our students that they need to study more STEM careers, because we are having not a lack, but a need and an urgent need of this type of people and of this type of talent in order to give the capacity to the companies that are installing here in Aguascalientes. 2 weeks ago, the CEO of Nissan, Mr. Ivan Espinosa, that he is also a Mexican person, mentioned that in the project of Nissan, they will relocate the companies. So they closed the company of Nissan that was located in Argentina, and also the one that it was located in Morelos. And they located all these two productions that we're having in these two locations in Aguascalientes. So Aguascalientes is having a very good growth and a lot of economic development in these three more years. So as if we mentioned, we are going to receive new production of Nissan. Right now, we produce several kinds of cars of Nissan, such as Versa, March, Kicks, and now we are going to produce also the pickup car that is called Frontier. Receiving this gladly announced of Nissan, we're going to receive also a lot of T1, T2, and T3 companies. So Aguascalientes is fostering and driving a lot, as Marcelo Pasos was mentioning before. We have more than 69 higher educations here in the state, and we have the 3rd place of states with greater access to education. And also that's something that is very, very happy to mention, is that we are the 6th place of the country with the lowest illiteracy rates. Now, talking about labor stability, Aguascalientes has more than 50 years without any strike. This is something that not happens in other states of Mexico. But how we can do this is because we have an excellent dialogue and an excellent communications between companies, government, and unions. These unions work very, very, very good with the government, and also the government has a permanent communication between the companies and the unions. So we're very happy to invite you and to visit Aguascalientes in order to see the labor stability and the very good climate that we have here in our state. Now, I would like to tell you a little bit more about the wages that we have here in Aguascalientes compared with other states. The annual average of Aguascalientes is around $10,000 in laborers and technicians. Here, you already have the social services added in this wage. So if you compare to other states such as Querétaro, Nuevo León, Jalisco, San Luis Potosí, and Ciudad de México, we have very good wages, very good salaries. And let me tell you something, Aguascalientes is a very affordable place to live because you are paid very well, but the cost of living is very, very different from compared to other states. Monterrey is 23% more expensive if you want to live in Monterrey, and you are receiving mostly the same wage as Monterrey. Mexico City is 28% expensive, more expensive than Aguascalientes, and Guadalajara is 15% more expensive than Aguascalientes. As I was mentioning, all this information you will receive it right away after finishing this presentation. Also, Aguascalientes is a small state. We say that we are a boutique state because we want to grow strategically with no problem, with no chaos, with no traffic problems, insecurity problems. So we are very glad to mention that we have the first place, and the governor just received an award with the shortest transfer of times. If you want to go from the northern part to the state to the southern part to the state, imagine if you want to go from the northern part to the international airport, you're going to be in around 40 minutes. So we have very good connectivities. Our state has three loops, so you can be in every part of the state very, very, very quickly. Also, we are the third safest or securest state in the whole country, only below Yucatan, that is Mérida, and La Paz, that is Baja California Sur. Aguascalientes has the third place globally in the whole country, so that is also a very good attractive for investments in order to invest here in the state. We also have the first place in the C5. Here in the C5 is the building that everyone is monitored in the state. If you want to enter to Aguascalientes, you are only going to enter within 5 arcs. If you want to enter to Aguascalientes, you have only 5 connections to enter to Aguascalientes. And these 5 connections are extremely well secured. We have arcs in order to make a facial recognition to all the people that enter to Aguascalientes, and also a plates recognition. So in this center, we can know every people that is entering to Aguascalientes. We have more than 3,600 security cameras installed in the whole state, and also we have 450 panic buttons installed in Aguascalientes in order to have a better attention in security topics. And finally, but not least, we have an arts university. Also, we have Orquesta Sinfónica that not all of the states of Mexico has, and our main event that is called San Marcos International Fair. This event happens within the April and May. There are 4 weekends, and in these 4 weekends, we receive more than 9 million people. So it's a very good event that a lot of people of Aguascalientes works very hard in these 4 weekends, and they can live the whole year only working in these 4 weekends because it's a lot of economic development and an economic growth in these 4 weekends. So thank you once again to Mr. Marcelo Pasos in order to make this presentation. I'm very glad to give you more information about our state and also to invite you to visit Aguascalientes because we are growing very, very, very fast and we want to receive your investments and your companies here in Aguascalientes. Thank you, Marcelo. Thank you, Concanaco, for this invite.
Awesome, wonderful. Just one question, just summarizing what you have mentioned related to investments. Could you let us know, besides the strategic sectors that you already described in your presentation, how many projects, or can you describe maybe 2 or 3 big projects that you are expecting to attract new investors or that you're looking for new investors? What would you say about the 2 or 3 key projects that we may say these are the best projects that will definitely boost the economy, the economy even more of what we already have?
Thank you, Marcelo. It's a great question. As I was mentioning, Aguascalientes has, I think, 80% of his investments are in the automotive sector.
Yes.
We want to diversify, and we are putting all of our efforts in three main projects. The first one is a project of steel. We want to have here steel in Aguascalientes to produce the steel. So this will help us to diversify and also to give a value added to the companies that are already installed. The second one is a company that produces medicine, is specified in pharmaceutical sector. This is a very big company. Hopefully, we can close this investment in a short time in order to start the construction and the building, because this company, we are totally sure that will attract even more people here to invest in Aguascalientes, and we will diversify even more. And the third one is the semiconductor industry. Right now, we have 5 companies that but they're specified in the semiconductor industry. We have Texas Instruments here in Aguascalientes. We have Semtech, we have Flex, we have Sensata, and we want to have more of these type of companies. So basically, these are our 3 main projects, but we receive all the projects that are interested to invest in Aguascalientes. We have 48 leads right now in our pipeline. So we are very, very active and very, very fostering in order to attract this type of projects. Also, I would like to mention, you were mentioning me before, that embassies are also connected in this webinar that we are having right now. We have an excellent communication with the embassies. They are extremely kind with us, and also they help us a lot in order to bring more investments. The agregados comerciales in each embassy are a special key member in order to attract this type of investment. So I would like to give a special thanks to the embassies of Mexico all around the world in order to help us to invest even more here in our state.
That's wonderful. Thank you very much. Aguascalientes will host the 3rd Business Congress organized by Concanaco Servitur in November, on the last week of November, 26th.
Yeah.
Exactly. This is the largest event where more than 1,500 or 1,500 business people from all parts of the country and international representatives gather to briefly address the main challenges the nation is facing in this changing geopolitical arena that we have. So thank you very much to the Secretary of Economic Development of Aguascalientes. And thank you especially to the Director of Investment Attraction, Mr. Guillermo, who have shared with us the great and wonderful opportunities you may find in Aguascalientes. Well, once again, we'll see you in the next week with other authorities promoting the investment portfolio of Mexico. Thank you very much and have a great day.
Thank you, Marcelo.
Thank you.
I would like to mention something else. Aguascalientes is also a very wine production sector. We have more than 25 wineries here in Aguascalientes and more than 200 labels. So once again, I invite to all the people that are hearing us today to visit Aguascalientes and to know more about investment, culture, and also winery here in the state of Aguascalientes. Thank you, Marcelo. Thank you to the Concanaco, also to AMSE, and greetings from my part and also from the ministry.
Thank you very much. And even though we want to close and we are saying goodbye, I need to add even one more thing to what you just said. Well, every single state of Mexico has shared with Concanaco servitors. So in the concanaco.org/global, you may find a B2B website as like a matchmaking section of the Concanaco's webpage, where you can see a list of all the companies who owns or who has or possess the logo made in the single state, in this case, made in Aguascalientes. So we have a list of all those companies. More than 2,000 companies are listed in our website. So if you are interested in wine or many other products from abroad, definitely you can access to the concanaco.org/global, and will be very easy to select the state you like or the product you are interested in, and just click, fill a general form with your data, and then you can access to the information of the company and start doing business, just as easy as it sounds. So, well, anyway, we may talk about so many issues, but here we're talking about investment, internationalization of products, and in the productive sector of this wonderful region like Aguascalientes. Thank you very much. Now we have to close, and any information you may need, please contact us, and we will share Mr. Guillermo's email, as well as the Secretary of Economic Development, in the document we are transferring, we are sharing with all the embassies, associations abroad, trade and investment promotion agencies, bilateral chambers. Well, it's a huge, huge network what we are building here. So you'll get the information for sure. Thank you once again. Have a great day here in the Americas. Good afternoon in Europe, and good night in other Asian and other countries who is already nighttime. Goodbye.
Bye-bye. Thank you.
Gracias, Guillermo.
Bienvenidos al futuro del ecosistema de negocios en México. La Confederación de Cámaras de Comercio, Servicios y Turismo de México se enorgullece en presentar el Global Investment Consulting Center, el primer centro de trabajo compartido y servicios globales integrales diseñado para impulsar y fortalecer las oportunidades de inversión y desarrollo empresarial en nuestro país.
En este centro ofrecemos una amplia gama de servicios especializados que hacen posible que su empresa se desarrolle, se establezca y prospere conjuntamente con nuestra red empresarial en las 32 entidades federativas de México. Entre nuestros servicios, destacamos aquellos que harán la diferencia en su camino hacia el éxito. ¿Está buscando abrir una empresa en México? Le proporcionamos todo el apoyo legal y administrativo necesario para que su proyecto se establezca de manera rápida y segura. Si su meta es traer inversión extranjera, nuestro equipo de expertos se encargará de guiarlo a través de todos los procesos, maximizando las oportunidades de éxito para que su inversión tenga una base sólida para crecer. diferenciarse y llegue a un buen puerto.
Para ello, nuestra ventanilla única ofrece varios servicios como aquellos necesarios para registrar sus marcas y servicios legales digitales de vanguardia, con la tecnología que mejoran la seguridad jurídica y le ahorrarán tiempo y costo. Pero nuestro apoyo no se detiene ahí. También damos la bienvenida a los inversionistas y sus familias, facilitando su integración en México para que su experiencia de expansión sea plena y sin complicaciones.
El Global Investment Consulting Center no solo ofrece servicios, somos su socio estratégico en cada paso del desarrollo de su empresa, brindándole las herramientas y el acompañamiento necesario para que su proyecto tenga un impacto duradero y exitoso en México y más allá.